Hey guys, so today we're going to be presenting our final senior report, our senior project report, which is on DH Fighter Z. My name is Brandon,
And I'm Alfredo.
and yeah, so this is our title page right here. So we'll go on and go to the second slide. Okay.
So this is our outline. First, we're gonna start talking about our project plan, what we proposed. Then we're gonna move on to the technologies and softwares we used in making this game. We're gonna show the final product of our start menu, playing field. Then move on to the accomplishments, challenges. Show our final Trello board, and then move on to what future work we would be able to do if we had more time.
Okay, so this is our original plan at the beginning was to develop a two-dimensional fighting game primarily to be used for entertainment purposes. It needed to have at least a versus mode and a versus AI mode. We were originally going to have a training mode, but we didn't have time for that. We'll go ahead and get to that in a second. But yeah, this was our original plan for the game that we were developing.
So the technologies and softwares we've used while making this game was the Unity engine, and the Unity engine, all the scripts are made in C sharp, so that we made the scripts with Microsoft Visual Studios. And in order to edit the sprites for the characters, we used a program called Fighter Factory, and we also did final touch-ups with Photoshop.
Okay, so this is an example of what our start screen looks like when you first boot up the game. It usually has something like this. Most fighting games have something like this whenever they first start up. So this is our logo right here. You can see it's based on the CSUDH logo, and then press any button right here. A really simple design. This is probably one of the first things that we worked on when we were making the game.
And this is the final product of our playing field. You can see two characters playing at the same time. Their life bars, the meter, which we didn't get time to implement, but we still put it in just in case we did have time and we'd be able to go back to it, but we sadly couldn't.
Okay. So accomplishments. So the game was fully playable. We were able to make it so that the characters could attack each other, and that once a character dies, then it would restart. Um, all the sprites were completed in time. This is actually really difficult trying to make the sprites. A lot of these took us a lot of time to develop, more time than we originally hoped for. Each character has 9 moves. All the characters are unique, so there's 6 characters in total. We're proud of this too because yeah, 6 characters is kind of tough to make, especially on the time frame that we had and all the stuff that was going on. But yeah, we got all the characters done, and the AI was actually implemented successfully. This was actually a surprise. We had to code that in. It was pretty tough to do that.
So challenges we faced while making this game was learning C sharp because neither of us had any background with C sharp. Like we had basic knowledge of C, but we didn't know C sharp, so we had to learn that. Another challenge was creating the health bars, making the character select screen, creating multiple moves because we needed to make a sprite for each move, creating physics because at first the physics was all wonky and you'd have like floating characters and just things that wouldn't work right.
It's
And
pretty
then
bad.
also creating a functional AI. But despite these challenges, we completed all this and have a playable game now.
Okay, so this is what our Trello board looks like. So as you can see, when we were doing this, we were debugging the game, and the super moves in the trading mode were like the last things that we didn't exactly need to implement it, but it was something that we wanted to do. You know, we didn't really get time to do that, but we did finish almost everything else, which included the character select, the main menu, the Trello board. You know, well yeah, obviously we finished that. The coding AI, the field, the sprites, the characters. All the characters are working. It's playable. The AI is working. So yeah, most of the stuff that we wanted to do got done. There were just a few things that we were doing towards the end that we didn't get to finish properly.
And then future work. If we had more time, we'd probably want to implement the training mode. We'd also like to implement the super moves because they're usually, a staple in fighting games. Super moves, like these flashy moves that each character has. we'd also like to implement blocking and dashing mechanics because blocking is the only way you can avoid, taking damage. But we don't have that in our game. We also wanted to include an options menu where you could like change the button layouts for each player and general options, I guess. And we also needed to add, we would also like to add sounds because so far our game is very quiet. There's no background sounds and there's no sound effects for moves or taking damage or anything like that.
Alright, so that was basically our presentation. And then we'll see you guys over at the demo. Thanks. Alright guys, so now we're going to be doing the demo portion of our senior project video. So here we have the executable file right here, so we'll go ahead and open it up really quickly. So yeah, this is our start screen. Yeah, so you can see that we named ourselves Arnold Productions, and also Weeb System Works, and we also have Reggie at the beginning to make sure that you're ready for our game. So I think we demoed this earlier, or we showed this earlier in our slideshow. This is a dhfighterz.exe. It's our logo and all our start screen for the game. So we're gonna go ahead and start it up. There we go. Alright, so this is the main menu right here. So as you can see, this actually didn't take too much time to implement. I went over this before, but the background over here is completely animated. Um, just took a GIF and then just posted it into the background, and you move around with the arrow keys. So you can select all these options right here. So we're gonna start off with versus 2-player. Okay, so this is the character select screen. So this took a lot of time to develop. Um, as you can see, you can select each of the characters and they show up on the side. So I'm using I'm controlling both of the characters right now, since we were originally gonna do it where we demoed it in class, but we can't really do that anymore. So we're just I'm just controlling both of the characters. As you can see, yeah, you can switch between all the characters. So there's Marcus, there's me right there, and then there's Brennan, Luis, Alfredo, and then this is Edgar. So those are all 6 characters. And now we're gonna go ahead and show up some gameplay really quickly. So we're gonna start it up. So I'm gonna select a character, and Alfredo's gonna select this character. Okay, so this is the stage select screen. So as you can see, we have 10 different stages in our game. Each of these are from different games that we've played before. We're gonna start off. We're gonna play on Final Destination. This is from Super Smash Brothers. This is what it's like when you start up the game. Yeah. So yeah, we added some stuff at the beginning, so you could tell that the game is starting. Yeah. And this is so all the characters all move. So this is my character right here, Brandon. As you can see, he's moving around right now. He has a total of 9 different moves. So he has a jab, a medium, a heavy. He has a aerial jab, aerial medium, and then an aerial heavy. And then they all have crouching moves too. So crouching, light, medium, and heavy right there. So this took a lot of time to develop, but it turned out pretty okay. And this is
This is my character Alfredo. He just like Brandon's. It has a forward, backwards animation, has crouching, jumping. Then it also has a light, medium, and heavy attack, as well as jumping light, jumping medium, jumping heavy attacks. Then it also comes with crouching, light, medium, and heavy attacks. And each character has a taking damage sprite as well as a dead sprite after they get knocked out.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and showcase that really quickly. So we're gonna go ahead and end this game. Kind of sucks that we couldn't actually demo this, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
Go ahead and finish this off. Okay, there we go. So there, he died there. Okay, then it's gonna go back to the character select screen again. Alright, so the next things we're gonna show off are Marcus and
Edgar.
This is Marcus and Edgar right here, so we're gonna go ahead and start it up again. There we go. Alright, and then we gotta select the stage again. So this time, I guess we'll select a different stage since we went on Final Destination first. So we'll go on Starlight Crossing, which is from Melty Blood. So this is the yeah. So it always plays this at the beginning whenever you start up the game because it's like a way to start off the game. Most fighting games have stuff like this. So then this is Marcus's character. Yeah, he's a really simple design characters. He all has every character has light, medium, and heavy moves. So this character is no different. He did want to be based off of Bruce Lee, so that's why he's kind of like a ninja character. He has like a lot of like really fast kicks. Like this kick is really overpowered. He just like goes so fast, and he has like these nunchucks that go really fast too. And then this is
And
Edgar.
then this is Edgar's character. His just like everyone else's has basic movement: forward, back, jump, crouch. And then he also has 9 different attacks: standing, light, medium, heavy, jumping, light, medium, heavy, and then crouching, light, medium, heavy. And the thing with him is that since we wanted to make him as our token big character, because a lot of fighting games have like a heavy move big character. So his physics are all set to heavier than the rest, so they do more damage than other characters. But in order to balance it out, we made him slower in some regards than other characters.
Yeah, but overall, yeah, he was pretty fun to do too. So now we're gonna go ahead and show off a different mode that we made. So we finish this one off. Okay, so we also created a versus AI mode. For this mode, you only select one character instead of 2 people selecting a character. So I'll be controlling this one. So as you can see, yeah, you can just select one character. So I'll go ahead and select Brandon Mao this time. Then we'll go ahead and select the stage again. So this time, I think we'll play on. So this is we'll play on Shadow World, which is for Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. I'm gonna start up the game again. Wait for this to finish off. Okay, so as you can see, like I'm not controlling the second character now. It's moving on its own. So then yeah, so sometimes it like jumps. And, like I'm gonna try to attack it right now, and it's okay. That's not attacking me. Because I'm moving too fast for it. But yeah, as you can see, Brandon Mao is the same. His sprites are actually created with pictures rather than with like with pixels like everybody else. Because what he did was he just sent these pictures to me because we were originally gonna take pictures like both of us together, but yeah, he just sent them to me from his house, and then we just put them into the game. So yeah, you can see he has a light, medium, and heavy move. All the basic attacks. Yeah. The next character we have.
The next character that we're gonna show is Luis, another one of our friends. His character is well, basically we found his sprites online, but we didn't change anything because the thing with our friend Luis is that he cosplays this character named Kanami Tosen from anime Bleach. Whenever like for Halloween or when we go to like some anime convention or something, he always dresses up as that character. So we decided to base his character off of him, and it made it easier. We didn't have to change stuff for his sprites since they were already made, so it cut down our sprite production a lot.
Yeah, it made it so that we could finish his sprites as fast as possible. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's basically all of the characters in our game. And then yeah, we showed off our gameplay for the AI mode. As you can see, like it moves around. It's really it tries to jump over you, and
Yeah.
it's not like the best AI in the world, but it works for what we were trying to do.
It's very simple.
Very simple state machine that we created for that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's basically our game. Yeah. So then we'll go ahead and go back here. So these 2 options actually don't do anything right now. The training and the options mode. These are the last things that we were going to implement. The most important things that we wanted to get done were the versus 2 player and the versus AI. Now that we got those done, yeah, we could probably finish these in the future. But yeah, that's our game. And then yeah, you can click quit right here. Yeah, that's basically it. Thanks for taking a look at our senior project.